Good night, family. I hope that each and every one that come in contact with this video, you are all doing well. If you're watching this and you're in your right mind, if you can walk, if you can use your hands, if you can work, then that's what I'm going to talk about. Having gratitude. Having gratitude, like watching all that is happening around the world, and you know what is even happening in your community and in your country. That we have to spend daily timing spend daily just really having that gratefulness, that you have a shelter over your head, and I have come across situations where persons are really sick, right? Persons are really sick, and some persons are sick to the point that money cannot help them. Money can't do anything for them. And it's just so funny that we will take our health for granted and complain about so many other things, and we're not even realizing or come to that place of recognition that this is, if we didn't have the health, we would be trying to find doctors, trying to borrow money. If you don't have money, we'd be trying to do so many things just to have that health, just to be able to see, just to be able to hear, just to be able. Some people lost their taste, some people lost their smell, their smelling, some people lost their hearing, and we don't see the prize. You ever thought of doing a test? And here in Jamaica, to do any form of test is very expensive, right? You're talking about thousands of dollars. And that is just to do a test to see what's going on with you, if you're okay or not. And you look at that and you take that for granted if you don't have to go and do the test. So I'm just here tonight to remind someone to be grateful. You may be having some issues and you're totally caught up with that issue. But the Lord is saying through me tonight, come to that place of recognition that you're blessed and highly favored comparing to others that are going through some real odd situation. You understand? So there are situations where we can say, like nature and stuff will affect you will affect me, and but there are still, if you go through certain situation like weather issues and other kind of issues that I would not mention, like violence and stuff, and you go through certain things, and you know that God has kept you, and you can still use your hands, you can still use your feet, you can still see. Don't wait until you reach that place of not having these things that you're gonna really be grateful for it. Because if you can walk and you find yourself cannot walk, you are going to really, it's gonna take a toll on you. So don't have all of those things and take it for granted. Some people will have their fridge full of food and then find themselves, I don't want those things, I'm tired of those things. But there are persons that don't have it any at all. There are those persons that really can't find anything, and you will have fish, you will have goat, you will have goat and mutton, same thing. You will have pork, you will have chicken, you have all of those things, and you probably say, I don't want to cook because I'm not feeling to eat those things. But I'm here tonight to say to you that count your blessing and use it to motivate yourself that you're far more blessed than many persons, right? You're far more, even if you find yourself that, you know, the issues, you may say that this issue is just more than me. I'm so overwhelmed. I can't even think to give God thanks for anything. But for what I have said coming to this point, please take a note at those things. If you can't see blessing anywhere else, just look at yourself. Go in the mirror and look at your eyes. Look at your nose that you're still smelling. You know, you have your mouth and you can use your mouth. You have your tongue, whether you want to use it for evil or you want to use it for good. But if you get up one morning and can't talk, you can't say anything, that's where you're going to see the value of your mouth. If you get up and you can't hear anything, that's where you're going to see the value of your ears. If you get up one morning and outside is all dry up, that's where you're going to see the value of the greenness and how much the trees are valuable to our whole ecosystem. And you can just be grateful. These are the things that you do have, you know, and you really have to find that time to be grateful for all that you can see and hear, and you can walk, you can stand on your feet. Don't allow the strength to leave your feet for you to know how valuable your feet are, and your hands are, and even your fingers, because having your hands and you can actually move your fingers, it's just such a blessing, because some people may lose 2 fingers or 3 fingers and cannot use their hand effectively. So there are blessings that we overlook each day. Don't overlook these things. They are so important. And that's my encouragement before I go to bed tonight. I pray that the Lord will keep you in sound mind, love, and power, and that you will resonate on, let these things resonate upon your heart, and to bring you into that place of just looking in and giving God thanks for all that He has done for you. God bless you until we meet again in another video. Peace and love. Have a great night.